Well, here I am with another video. And before I get into what this video is all about, I just want to say this. I want to talk about the food in America. I don't know if all of you know about this or not, but food in America contains a lot of artificial ingredients, chemicals, toxins, you know, excess sugar, like way too much sugar. It's heavily processed. I mean, it's food in America is very addictive and it's not good for anybody. You eat this food, you consume this food, it messes with your DNA, it makes you constipated, it flares up your temper. Yeah, make you have a temper, make you lose your mind. You know, the food in America basically has poison in it. So, it's not good for anybody. It's not good for me. It's not good for all of you. If all of you live in the U.S., but if some of you who live in other countries who don't have any of this stuff, any chemicals in your food in your country, like there's like the chemicals in the food here in the U.S., then you got nothing to worry about. So but if you're an American, if you consume this unhealthy foods here in America, like I just said, and you got fruits and vegetables that you see in the grocery stores that are all waxed up and they look all nice and shiny to make it look appealing to you, and the food is like, the fruits and vegetables and the food in America just basically genetically modified. So, genetically modified foods with a lot of poisons, chemicals, and toxins, and it is basically is not good for people. But in America, the government here in the U.S., well, I'm gonna say like, corporations that I'm gonna say corporations that pump out this food to the American people, they really don't care about people's health. They just profit off of people's sickness and suffering, and you can see that also in the healthcare. They want to make it out like it's the individual's problem, but it's not the problem with the people. It's just the foods that they eat that gives them a lot of health issues, health problems. Like like give them cancer and whatnot. Yeah, so it's the corporations that give this bad food out to the people in the U.S. And in the healthcare system is so crazy and dysfunctional. It just profits off of people. And healthcare in America is not based on need. Like, who needs the healthcare? Who needs it? That guy needs it. It's not based on need. It's not a universal healthcare system. It's the the U.S. healthcare system is set up as a business. It's a pay to play system. It's just basically based on like the size of your wallet. Who's the wealthiest? That's what it's based on. It's based on how much money you have. It's not about it's about need. It's not about need. Who needs the health care? Yeah, it's about profiting off of people's sickness and suffering. And yeah, and that's in dental. You go to the dentist. You get a filling put in your tooth. You get your teeth cleaned. You get your teeth checked by the hygienist and the dentist. At the dentist, you have to pay. You know, it's not free, and it doesn't come out of your tax dollars like it does in a universal healthcare system based country. But I know, like, in some, but in countries outside of the U.S. that have like universal health care, some countries don't include dental, vision, hearing aids, mental health, or not into the system. So it's not. Yeah, I don't know, but but healthcare here in America is not free, public, and universal, and the food in the U.S. is very, very unhealthy, and it's not good for everybody. Okay, enough of that. Let me get into this video. Okay, I remember I did a video on this channel. I did a video about a 12-year-old girl in Colombia who has a crush on me. I did a video about her. Well, it was basically a dream that I had. Yeah, it was a dream that a 12-year-old girl had a crush on me. And I think the other night I had a dream about her again. This time she's a 15-year-old now. She's a teenager. And she still has a crush on me. That's right, she still has a crush on me. In that video that I did about her that's posted on this channel, you know, I said that I was gonna treat her like she's my daughter, take her to the fair or carnival, and you know buy her some cotton candy, go on a ride with her, buy a stuffed animal for her. I don't know. Yeah, because I'm an adult and she's a child, and I'm not gonna date a child. That's just not right, But she's a child, and I'm gonna treat her like a child. I'm gonna treat her like she, if she I'm gonna treat her like a child, like she's my daughter. That's how I'm gonna treat her. And I'm gonna and I did that again with her in a dream that I had about her, and she's 15 years old now. Okay, this dream that I had about her, it started out like this. I'm sitting on a bench with her in a park, and she's acting like Prince. Prince, the singer. She was acting like Prince from back in the day. You guys don't know who Prince is. Yeah, Prince is the singer that came out with songs like Little Red Corvette, Purple Rain, um, Diamonds and Pearls. Yeah, a big string of hits. You know that Prince made through like one or two, 3 decades. Yeah, he died in 2016 of a opioid overdose. So yeah, so this girl who has a crush on me, who is a Colombian Catholic schoolgirl who has a crush on me. I'm sitting in the park with her on a bench, and she's acting like Prince, and she's talking to me like him. She's like acting like him, you know, like talk like him, like back in the day, like on the movie Purple Rain, like talking like acting like yeah, it's talking like the like Prince who played the kid in Purple Rain, like with the Lake Minnetonka scene. She was telling me, "Oh, you don't feel great. You should purify your souls. You should purify your soul in the waters of Lake Minnetonka." I think I can remember what she told me when I was sitting on a park bench next to her in the park, and she said this to me: "Are you okay, Richard? I mean, why are you sad?" And I'm saying, "Well, I'm sad because I'm stuck in this crappy country, America. I'm in a country where people are very antisocial, very cliquish. Everybody's in a bubble. Everybody wants to be left alone. Nobody doesn't want to talk to each other unless it's for business related purposes. And you're from Colombia, and that doesn't happen because in your country, everything when you meet people in your country, everything's organic. It happens naturally. People just come up and talk to you like you did to me, like you did to me like a long time ago." And she said this: "Well, that is true. If you feel really bad, you can do this. If you want to get this bad feeling that you have about America, why you just go and purify your soul in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? And when she said that and just started, when she talked like Prince and said and told me to purify my soul in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, that just scared the living shit out of me. I said in my mind, what the fuck? I didn't say that to her, like, speak to her. I just said it in my mind. I said, what the fuck? Like, what is she trying to be? Is she trying to be like Prince? And I just saw the rebirth of Prince through this Colombian Catholic schoolgirl. After she told me to purify my soul in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, she started to sing like Prince. She started to sing one of Prince's songs. And the name of this song she started to sing to me was The Beautiful Ones. Like, towards the end of the song, she started to scream like Prince. I want you. I want you. Baby, 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 I want you. Whoa. Yes, I do. I mean, my eyes just started bulging out of my skull, out of my face. I was just like, I was just like shocked. And after that, I just woke up, and I realized, it was all a dream. It was all just a dream. After that, I went back to sleep, and I had another dream about this Colombian Catholic schoolgirl. Yeah, the next dream that I had about her, she just got even weirder in acting like Prince. Okay, I remember, I think I remember I was like walking down the street somewhere, near a neighborhood that I live in, and okay, um, I feel her presence. I feel the presence of I feel the 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 Colombian Catholic schoolgirl. I feel her presence near me. Okay, and it's weird. Okay, she okay. Well, I saw like she was like just standing there. Standing like when I saw her, when I saw her standing somewhere when I was walking. She was just standing like next to a corner near a building or somewhere, and I walked her and said, "Hey, hey, so what are you doing here? I mean, so where do you come? I mean, where you coming from?" And she says nothing. She she goes and walks behind me, stands behind me, and yeah, I turned around and saw her standing behind me after she went behind me and starts standing behind me, and she puts on a pair of sunglasses and just stood there and says nothing. So I turned the other way and looked forward. Then I remember saying, then I said this to her, okay, you just went behind me and put on a pair of sunglasses and just stood behind me. And when I turned turned my head, when I turned around to speak to her more, she disappeared. She's just gone. And that was weird, and after that I woke up. Yeah, I know you guys, some of you guys are watching this video and you're gonna say this to me. What the fuck kind of video is this? And I think I got this in a video that's similar to what I posted on this channel. And that's okay. I don't care. I'm not gonna answer that, just some jackass. So yeah, the hell with them. Yeah, that was weird. The Colombian Catholic schoolgirl just, you know, I was walking down the street and near an area near the neighborhood that I live in, and I walk up to her and I ask her where did she come from? I mean, how did she get here? Why are you here? And all that. And she puts on a pair of sunglasses and just walks behind me and stands behind me, and I turn around. She just stands there. She stands there with sunglasses on, and she's smiling. I didn't mention this. Yeah, and I say something to her, and I say something to her, and turn around, start standing behind me. Then I turn facing forward and start speaking to her. Then I turn back to see if she's still behind me. She's gone. She just disappeared. She just gone, just like that. Yeah, I don't know where she went. It was weird. Yeah, very very strange. Yeah, woke up from that and then I went back to sleep and I had another dream. And she's in this one too. And this dream that I had takes place on a cruise ship. It was similar to the cruise ship that I was on. It was very similar to the cruise ship that I was on back in October of 2023 when I went on that cruise on the Mediterranean. You know, sailed from Italy to Turkey, Greece, and Cyprus. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, so that cruise ship that I was on in this dream was similar to the 2023 Mediterranean cruise. So okay, I was on a deck where all the where the swimming pools and the jacuzzis were at. There was a lot of people around. Um, a lot of women were wearing bikinis. Men were wearing swimming trunks. Everybody. People were standing around the pool talking. People were laying down on lawn chairs, whatever you call them. To relax. Yeah, and I was out there with them. I was standing around the pool in a pair of swimming trunks, and the Colombian Catholic schoolgirl, and I see her. She comes walking up to me and said this to me. It said this to me. Hey, you want to walk around the deck on top? You want to like get away from everybody? Like we can just get away from everybody. We can just walk around the top deck of the cruise ship. And I said, okay, let's go. So I walk around with her on the top deck of the cruise ship. Walking around. Seeing the ship being out at sea. The sky was blue and the water was crystal clear, dark blue. It was blue. Well, the sea was blue, and the sky was very sky bluish. The sun was out. It was a nice day. Being out at sea. I was walking around the top cruise ship deck with her. We passed through a place where all the go karts were at for kids. Um, it was very similar to the cruise ship that I was on back in October of 2023. And I was walking around with her. We were talking. You know, I wasn't saying anything dirty or pedophile-ish to her. I wasn't saying all that gross, disgusting stuff. I was just treating her like a child, talking to her like a child, talking about, G-rated normal things, I was telling her like, I mean, what do you want to be when you grow up, when you want to get out of school, and what do you want to do with your life, what you're into, what you're learning at school. I mean, do you like wearing a school uniform? Do you and the kids that you yeah, do you and the kids that you go to school with, do you guys like to wear school uniforms? And I said, I told her, when I was your age, I never wore a school uniform. I just came there, and anything that I want to wear, and the kids that I went to school with were like that too. Just saying like normal stuff. The Colombian Catholic schoolgirl told me that she was a fan of Prince. She was a big fan of Prince and his music. I told her, hey, I like Prince too. I like his music too. And I told her, like, okay, well, what's your favorite song by him? And she told me, Purple Rain. And she said there's another one called The Beautiful One. I said, yeah, that's The Beautiful Ones. Yeah, that's the one. That's the song that you sung to me at that park. Yeah, you kind of scared me to death when you when you start to scream like Prince at the end. It was like insane. Like I don't know if you're trying to become him or you just a reincarnation of him. I don't know. And she laughed and said, "No, I just like his music. I just like singing his some of his songs, you know." Yeah, yeah. She was wearing a one piece swimsuit, and I was wearing some swimming trunks, white swimming trunks with red stripes on them. Yeah, red stripes on the side of them. And she was wearing, and the one piece swimsuit that she was wearing was virtually red, bright red. And out throughout the dream, yeah, I swim. We both swimmed in one of the swimming pools on a cruise ship with the other people, older people, children, adults. Um, then I watched that Barbie movie from 2023 with her in the movie theater on the ship. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, after that, yeah, even though the Colombian Catholic schoolgirl had a crush on me at age 15, she went and introduced me to some beautiful, gorgeous women, on the ship. Some of them were Latin American. Some of them were from Latin American countries. Some of them were from Ukraine, Russia, France, Portugal, you know, uh, the Philippines, Thailand, you know, but yeah, but the women who are European and and also the women who are Latin American, like from Colombia, Brazil, Costa Rica, Mexico, like these women, I gotta say, these women were gorgeous. They were beautiful. Like there was a lot of them, a lot of these women. Like I mean, that Colombian Catholic schoolgirl just introduced me to all these beautiful, gorgeous women, and they were all single. And and believe it or not, these women, they were so beautiful. They were so sweet. They were so feminine. They were so down to earth. Like they were they were approachable and they were easy to talk to. I mean, they didn't care about how I looked and who I was. Like I mean, they wanted to be with me, and they just started to fight over me, and I think one one beautiful, gorgeous Latin American woman, like, you know, just just got me and just rushed me away from all these women. And the Colombian Catholic schoolgirl, her crush on me has ended, and I think she just hung around me just to get me to meet all of these women. I guess so. I hope this makes sense. Like, yeah, and all these women, they were wearing bikinis, one piece, two piece. Yeah, yeah, and I wish that happened to me on this cruise ship that I went on back in 2023. Yeah, in October of 2023 when I went on that Mediterranean cruise ship. But that cruise ship that I was on in that dream that I had about the Colombian Catholic schoolgirl, like, that cruise ship was similar to the cruise ship from October of 2023. It was similar. And it was, I mean, the people on the ship mirrored the people on that 2023 October 2023 cruise ship. It was there. The people on that ship in the dream with the ship with the people on the ship from October of 2023, like it was nearly identical. It was similar, but the people on both of those ships, they acted differently. You know, the cruise ship from October 2023. I mean, they were like the people on that ship from October 2023 on that cruise I went to on in October of 2023. Like they were like nobody didn't talk to me. I talked to a few people and that's about it. No girl crush from girls or nothing. You know, I was treated like crap from one of the people on the ship. Like a lot of them were Americans and they got drunk and they had parties and they were fat and out of shape. Antisocial. Nobody didn't talk to me. The yeah. But this cruise ship that I was on in this dream, I mean, the people on that ship were very, very sociable. I mean, it happened organic. Like, I talked to the Colombian Catholic schoolgirl on that ship. Then I talked to other people on the ship. Yeah. And also those beautiful, gorgeous women in bikinis. Like, I was talking to nearly everybody on that ship. Like, everybody. Like, I was just like I was just talking to people left and right. I was meeting a lot of people from left and right. Like, I sat down and socialized with everybody. Nobody didn't push me away, ignore me, and block me out or nothing. I wasn't, yeah, they treated me like a human being. Like, I was socializing with everybody. I mean, everybody wasn't American. Nobody wasn't from the States. Nobody on that ship wasn't from the U.S. Everybody was from Latin American countries, Europe, um, Southeast Asia. I mean, that ship was in that dream was way better than that cruise ship I was on back in October of 2023. You know, yeah, the dream went on, and I just socialized with everybody on that ship. And after that, I woke up. From the sound of the clock radio that I set at 5 a.m. and it was tuned into a radio station, an NPR radio station. Yeah, that woke me up from the dream. So yeah so yeah yeah, that Colombian Catholic schoolgirl, She brought out the best in me, and the people in that dream, also in those dreams, along with her, brought out the best in me. I didn't feel miserable. I didn't feel bad about myself or anything. I wasn't angry. I wasn't repressed. I wasn't emotionally abused. I wasn't ignored. I mean, nobody put a cold wall in front of me or anything. People wanted to talk to me. People wanted to get to know me. People wanted me to hang out with them. And also in that dream, like, that final dream with the Colombian Catholic schoolgirl, like I was sitting at a table, eating, at this restaurant on the ship, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was just sitting at the table with everybody, talking to everybody. Nobody wasn't ignoring me. We were just talking about like, you know, not just talking about life, the food, and you know, how complimenting people on how they look. It was a breath of fresh air. It was normal. And I think that dream that I had telling me I need to be around people who believe in social human connection, who are down to earth, who are friendly, approachable, sociable, you know, you know, being in an environment where everything happens organically and natural when it comes to meeting people. Like that dream just showed me that I should be around and should be in an environment with that. I should be around in an environment with people who aren't toxic and negative and cruel and crazy and weird. But yeah, what I just said to all of you in this video, it was all just a dream. And none of it never happened. And that's just sad. But a dream is a dream, and I just gotta accept the fact that, I don't live in a world where everybody is sociable and everybody's down to earth and everybody's easy to talk to. I can be myself. I can be the real me. And before the end of that last dream that I had, like I was joking around, I was saying funny stuff, and people were laughing at me of the funny things that I said. Like I was being the real me. Yeah, but it's a dream, and it's always going to be. It's just a dream. I just got to accept the fact that it's a dream, and I can't dwell on it. Yeah, I just got to let it go. So anyway, that's all I got to say in this video. Um, I hope you guys like it. If you guys don't like it, some of you guys see this and view this and say this. Oh, this content sucks. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of video is this? If you guys want to say that in the comments, go right ahead. I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna respond, and I'm not gonna get upset and sad about this because what's really stupid is someone who just who just blurt out stupid stuff in the comments on videos on YouTube channels. And a lot of people are a bunch of weirdos and bots on this site. So I'm just going to ignore them and just respond to people who say legit things, who say normal things, and not stupid stuff or weird stuff or conspiracy theorist crap. So that's all I gotta say in this video or voice recording. All right, this is Richard of the New Manchester channel signing out. Cheers and au revoir. Thank you for watching. Merci, merci beaucoup. Bye. Okay, one more thing. The Colombian Catholic schoolgirl gave me her earrings as a token of appreciation, for her having a crush on me. You know, she doesn't have a crush on me anymore, and she led me to meeting all those hot women on that cruise ship. So yeah, it's over. She doesn't have a crush on me. And I find her crush to be kind of cute and hilarious. So it's all over. She gave me her earrings, and I woke up and I don't have the earrings because it was all a dream and none of it never happened, and everything I said in this voice recording video was all just a dream. It was all a dream. So, yeah. So in my next video, I'm probably going to talk about something that's meaningful and, which won't turn any of you off. Okay, so that's the end of that. So it's time to move on to bigger, better things. All right, video over. I'm done. Bye.